Alright guys, so I am just leaving my 1 year post-op doctor's appointments, and I am stuck in rush hour traffic in Boston because they were running late, and it is a sock fest. So I'm hoping that making this video will make this go by a little bit faster. No worries. I'm going 6 miles an hour. You may hear some masshole language, so I'm going to apologize now. So I saw the dietitian first, and I had questions for her about my carb intake, because I think I had mentioned before in previous videos that she wanted me to be getting 130 grams of carbs a day. And I don't follow keto. I don't do ultra low carb. I try and do carbs from fruits, dairy, whole grains, and when I cheat, whatever. Those are carbs too. So that I've been running more, and exercising more. So I was wondering if maybe I needed even more carbs. And she agreed that I should probably be between 140 and 150 a day when I'm exercising. So we'll see how that goes. But other than that, she was happy with everything. The psychologist, she's just a sweetheart. She's always very positive in reinforcing everything, that you're doing well. The lady that had been in before me, I guess her husband was with her in the waiting room, and they were talking about how he sabotages her, and she was going to make him go in to her nutritionist visit with her. And she asked, how things were with my husband and, my stepson. And, I said, in terms of my husband, I said, I think that he misses his playmate. He misses his buddy. He misses, let's go grab a beer and wings. Let's grab a pizza, those kinds of things. And I'm sort of a buzzkill, because I'll be like, oh, well, get me the salad with the chicken on top, and, or I'll have one drink, or I don't hang out with him as much. And so I think he misses me in that way. Not that I've gone anywhere, but I'm just doing other things, or I'm making healthier choices for me. And sometimes he does too. That's not to say he doesn't. But I definitely think that's one of those things. Or again, I'm going to bed earlier and getting up earlier, and so we're not spending all the quality time that we might have before. Not that we don't have quality time now, but it's different. It's different. I'm making different choices than he's making for himself, and that's okay. But again, like I said, I try and, because he wants to include me in everything too, if he's, gonna give out an ice cream to Junior and to himself, he wants to give me one, but I want to make sure that he's giving me one of my Yassos or my whatever, Enlightened bars, that kind of thing. Still no Halo Top, people. Have not been to Whole Foods yet nearby to check it out, so still wanting on that. So that was good. We kind of talked about that. And then she said that they were having a 1-day symposium, because my surgeon is going to be named the head of the bariatric surgery department. And then they do meet and greets and info sessions and whatever. And she's like, you should come. We like to try and get post-op patients that have done well. And so I don't know if it'll work in my schedule. It's in a couple of weeks, but we'll see. But I thought that was nice that she asked me. And then I got to see my surgeon, Dr. Sajani Shah, probably 95 pounds, or 4'8", 95 pounds. I don't think she's that short. She's a tiny little thing though. What was I going to say? I saw the PA the last couple of times, so she was like, holy crap, and I told her, I said, they don't take pictures, or measurements or anything pre-op or post-op. They just go based on your weight. So I had shown her, I had a couple of before and after pictures to show her, and she was just like, wow. I'm like, yeah, okay. And then the psychologist and the nutritionist had asked me about goal weight and said, did she set one? And I was like, well, no. I said, I think we talked about it maybe at my first visit. And I had said in that 160 to 180 range, because I've been there before, but again, I'll be able to maintain it. So she was like, you're doing great, da, 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 blah, blah, blah. I'll see you in 6 months. We'll check your vitamins. And then she was like, and I said, well, what about a goal weight? Because the psychologist said that she would probably set one today. She goes, you're at it. I'm like, wait, what? So my weight had gone up last week. I was at 205. That was after the colonoscopy. I went up to like 207. And I've been going back and forth again between that 207 and 209. So I was 207 today when I checked in. So that's down 122 pounds from my high. And 108, I think, from what my surgery weight was there. So she's like, you're at your goal weight. And I was like, no, I don't think I am. And she's like, well, what do you want to do? And I said, well, again, that 160, 180. And she reiterated that, you're going to continue to lose, 12 to 18 months. And that at 18 months, it's not so much. And again, I think we've talked a little bit about this. I think that's the honeymoon period. You can always continue to lose weight or change your shape no matter how far out you are, and many people have proved that. And then she did yell at me that I have not been weightlifting or weight training, but that's coming. That is my next hurdle, is I plan to rejoin the gym and start going with my running buddies once it's too dark to run outside or not safe. But anyway, I digress. So she said, well, what do you want your goal to be? And I said, well, like 180. And she said, yeah, I think that's reasonable. She goes, we'll see where you're at, in 6 months, and we'll go from there. Because I am still losing. So that was a good thing. But I was kind of taken aback when she said, oh, you're there. And I was like, I don't know about that. Because I want more. And again, and I said this to the psychologist, I'm not so much concerned about a number as I am more about a shape and a way I feel. And I feel like I could do more towards that end in terms of having more toned arms, less flab in the stomach, that kind of stuff. So we'll see what happens. So overall, I think it was a good visit. I do really enjoy my team. I just wish it wasn't so far away. I mean, not that it's far. It's 60 miles, but driving through Boston, either early in the morning to get to an appointment or late in the afternoon is just a nightmare. It should be an hour and 20 minutes, and it often takes 3+ hours. So that would be my word of advice to anyone who has a choice. Not that you should choose your surgeon or your location based on travel to get back and forth, but it is a consideration because you do have to go so many times pre-op and then post-op for follow-up. So it is something to think about. And I'm doing this totally backwards. So for those of you who know me, you know the story. If this is your first video, sorry, it's a little ass backward. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy August 31st, 2015 at Tufts New England Medical Center in Boston, Mass. with Dr. Sajani Shah. My pre-op high was 329. I'm 5'8". I'm 41 and a half. That matters. My day of surgery, I was 311.7, and today I am, today's the 15th, so 2 weeks. So I am a year and 2 weeks, or 54 weeks, I guess, at 207. So that's a total loss of 122 and 104 since surgery. Yeah. So those are the stats. So anyway, sorry for the horrible vagina turkey neck angle. Traffic is moving along. For those of you who know and love Boston, I have managed to get from the on-ramp of 93 in Chinatown to, I just passed the gas tank in Quincy. And that was 10 minutes. So that's not bad. You know that. That's not bad. I'm hoping that the rest of the trip goes smoothly. Back to Cape Cod. Hope y'all are doing well, and I will talk to you soon. Oh, and watch The Naked Truth with Caitlin VSG this Sunday. I guess they're posting new links. Not sure what those are going to be, but keep an eye out for them. And Don't miss it because she's fabulous. And we'll see you then. Bye.